What if you grew up in Stranger Things? Day 1. You're born in Hawkins, Indiana, 1971, a small, quiet town. At 8 years old, you become friends with Mike, Lucas, Dustin, and Will. Every weekend, you play Dungeons & Dragons in the Wheeler's basement. Campaigns last for hours. Dice roll across the table. The greatest danger in your life is called a Demogorgon. Hawkins is boring, but it's home. At 12 years old, November 1983, Will Byers disappears. Then a strange girl shows up. Shaved head, empty stare, a number tattooed on her wrist, 11. She talks about a place that doesn't exist on any map. The Upside Down, a cold, rotting copy of your town, where the air burns your lungs, where something hunts, the Demogorgon. At 13, the tunnels beneath Hawkins are crawling. Demodogs move in the dark. The Mind Flayer appears, massive, made of shadow and storm. It possesses will. It controls everything that lives in the Upside Down. The lab burns. Bob dies a hero. You realize nothing will ever be normal again. At 14, summer 1985. Starcourt Mall opens. Music, neon lights, ice cream, movies. But beneath it, the Russians are digging. They're trying to reopen the gate. The Mind Flayer possesses dozens of townspeople. Bodies melt. They gather. They fuse. A 15-meter-tall monster made of living flesh rises in the parking lot. Hopper dies in the explosion, and 11 loses her powers. At 15, spring 1986. Vecna arrives, not a blind creature, a transformed human. Henry Creel, number 1, the lab's first subject. He kills from the Upside Down. He targets traumatized teenagers. He lifts them into the air. Their bones snap. Their eyes bleed. Chrissy, Fred, Patrick, dead in seconds. At 16, you join the final battle. Hawkins splits into 4. Massive rifts tear through the town. The sky turns red. Ash falls like snow. The Upside Down spills into your world. Eddie dies, distracting the demonic bats. Max falls into a coma. Bones shattered, blind, Vecna survives. At 17, Hawkins doesn't really exist anymore. Half the town is evacuated. The other half lives in makeshift camps. The government denies everything. The military surrounds the area. Every night, creatures crawl out of the cracks. And somewhere, Vecna waits. Stronger than before, you grew up in a quiet little town. It became a battlefield between 2 dimensions. And you're still here, because leaving would mean abandoning the ones who stayed.